Welcome everyone to Real Estate Economics. I'm your professor, Terry Eland, and in this video we're going to go through the idea behind the class, a bit how it's evaluated, and what can you expect from the whole semester. So I often hear people say, I rather buy a house than to rent, because when I rent, I'm just kind of giving money away to a landlord, and when I buy, I'm actually putting money aside towards this asset. And yes, that has a certain value, a certain truth to it. But in reality, when you're buying, instead of giving money to a landlord, you're giving a lot of your money to a bank in terms of interest payments. And there's other kind of fees involved, municipal taxes and whatnot. So the decision is not always clear cut that buying is superior to renting. And this is what we're going to look at in this specific class. And this time, I've taught this class several times in the past, and it had a different format in the past. And this time, I'm pretty excited about the format, this hybrid format, which consists of me giving you guys a series of videos covering a lot of the theory. And then every week, you're going to have homework to understand and apply that theory and to start building your model, which will be your final project in this class. So it's going to be a very applied class. And the whole idea behind it is it's going to look at this purchase or rental decision, which is a decision that everyone has to make at some point in their life. So it's not as if, oh, I'm not interested in investing in real estate. This class does not apply to me. This class applies to everyone at some point in their life. So I like it that way. So if I think about the format of the class, well, the first half of it covers more the general things that you have to consider in this purchase versus rental decision, assuming that the price you pay for the house is its right market value, its truthful value, and try to see what's better off. So you're evaluating different investments that you can make. If you're renting, that extra money that you have, whether you put it into a tax-free savings account, an RRSP. And then if you're buying, all the different things that you have to consider, all the extra fees like the land transfer fees, and how could you avoid mortgage loan insurance. So it covers a lot of those subjects, and it helps you start building this model that's going to evaluate whether you should buy or rent. And then afterwards, we're going to look at whether this house is properly evaluated, what's going to happen in the future with regards to supply and demand, which we expect the prices to do, and cover like the debt crisis, the subprime crisis, and other subjects along those lines as well. So it's going to have kind of two parts, but generally speaking, if we think about it, you guys will have class with me on Tuesdays, and on that Tuesday class, we're going to be going over the homework and making sure that you guys understand the concepts very clearly. So I kind of introduce you guys to a lot of the subject in my videos. I do on purpose not to cover every single part of it and give you every single answer in it. And then I have you guys work through the process. So with this hybrid class, another hybrid class that I'm offering, I see it more as guiding you guys through the process instead of just giving you the answer and then you guys just kind of repeating that on the exam. Well, there is no final exam. It's just homework and a project. And based on that, what I'm hoping is for you guys to kind of learn through the way, but also learn to get the information that you need, try to think critically, and acquire all those extra skills. So there's no specific textbook that you have to buy. In the outline, there's some recommended textbooks, but generally speaking, you could push that aside and find most of the information that you need online and just find different ways of seeking that information. So this class is very hands-on approach, and it's looking a lot at this real estate kind of market, which is a very interesting market. I have a lot of experience with it and I find it completely fascinating. There's a lot of potential for making money if you invest well. And even if you don't invest well, there's good decisions to be made depending on if you say, well, I'm going to move to Toronto and I plan to be there for 3 years and I'm going to move somewhere else. Should I buy or rent? Well, it's a very pertinent decision that you should ask yourself at some point in your life. And hopefully with this class and the model that you'll be able to build, you'll be able to tweak some of that information and actually make a good purchase decision in the future. So I really hope you guys enjoy this class. I put a lot of effort into it. Some of the videos may not be available right from the beginning of the semester. I've been working really hard in preparation all of the weeks prior to the semester starting, a lot of videos, and then create all the content appropriately, all the homework and everything else, since I've completely changed the format from previous years, which was more of a seminar approach. So hopefully with the first few weeks of class, everything's going to be set, but at least the first few weeks are already completely set right now. The big homework that you have to do for this first week is you have to figure out a team that you want to work with. I know some people like to work solo. That could also work, but just see it as it's good to have people to bounce ideas off of and to kind of share the task. So teams of 2-3 is ideal for the semester, which will be useful for your project and for your assignments as well. So if you have any questions, we'll be able to discuss it on Tuesday in class. You can always email me. I have office hours. Everything's available on the outline, and you could come see me in my office, or you could reach out on Teams, book an appointment, and figure a time where we could chat and cover some of the questions that you may have. So there's going to be continued evaluation throughout the semester, but there is no kind of final exam or thing that just requires you guys to memorize things. Hopefully it's going to be very applied, very interesting for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. So I'll talk to you guys soon. If you found this video interesting, please consider subscribing or joining my class where I guide you to apply and expand on the information found in these videos to real life examples. Have a good day.